This series is recommended for adult viewers only. Violence, harsh language, and themes of Shadowrun can be found inside. Audience at home, this is going to be one of those low-medium introductions, all right? Now, you might recognize this as Shadowrun, the Ides of March, 4th edition actual play, but you need to know it's going to be a long time before this episode comes out, but it's 4th of July here. And for the 4th of July party, everyone else decided to talk about what their kids look like in the bathtub, I guess. So I was thoroughly left out of the cast chat today, and I am peeved about it, all right? I don't feel like one of them, all right? You know, Aragorn, when he was at Helm's Deep, shouted, "And I will die as one of them." Not me. Not with this cast, apparently. They have rejected me with their bathtub stories and all of that nonsense. So here we are at episode 14. Now, just in case you're wondering where we are in the past in the timeline, Shadowrun Arc 2 is starting to be released, and everything up to episode 10 has been edited. And I have part of episode 11 edited in between creating 82 Crusader Kings 3 videos and 2 Victoria 3 videos that had to get trashed because the current patch is not good.
Listen,
Yeah?
there's an easy way for you to join us in the cast chat. You just have to get one of those whales that goes over your bathtub spout.
Yeah. Literally all we talked about.
That's it. It's worth it.
That's the barrier of entry right there.
And it is meant to protect the tub from my kid's head, not my kid's head from the tub.
I feel discluded right now, audience. I wish I knew how to grayscale my camera so I could.
I think we would all send you one.
Blackness.
Like,
if we each pool together a $1.50, I'm sure we could get one for $6.
Yeah.
But why would I need it? Because I don't have a kid. Do you understand that that's the real problem?
It's just fun. It's just a little whale puking water into your tub.
It's not about the whale. This is an esoteric question that is above the whale, okay?
Oh.
Everyone's like, "Ooh, look at my kids. Oh, my kids are so great. My cat is so great. I love Amore." Actually, that right there, that's just Savannah going, "Oh, I love Amore." And me going, "No one loves Amore. She's so dumb." Amore was unhelpful today. I had to throw a chair away, and I had to Tetris it, into a hallway in order to, it was too wide to just slide out, and so I had to do the headboard through and all of that. Amore spent the whole time at my feet, brushing up against me, trying to trip me, pushing against me, begging for treats, and I'm here. I'm like, this chair is 40 fucking pounds, cat. If I drop this thing, you'll die. I'll break my leg as I fall, and you'll be dead.
I think she was
Amore
giving you
doesn't
confidence.
understand the English language. Amore understands one language, and that's streets, okay? You want me to be a good cat? You gotta have the treats, the gabagoo. I think James going back and watching The Sopranos has infected me somehow. All right. Well, it's the kind of day where I came up with the crazy plan of making a menu for tomorrow's Pendragon episode, and then rather than adhere to the menu, Spoon immediately went, "We doing Book of the Feast?" And I go, "No, we're doing the menu that I just handed you. That you don't walk into a restaurant and go, 'So you guys serve pizza?'" No. I serve Italian food, Spoon. I serve gabagool. I bet you didn't think I could tie that back together.
I was wondering where you were going.
I have to do it a third time now. You know how comedy works. All right. So Cipher's question was, what would it take to get caught committing a crime and going viral? And we already know that Decay's is, throwing a trussed up drug dealer into traffic. This isn't actually the first time he's gone viral for criminal acts. So we know he has an upcoming boxing match, but what you don't know is that his boxing name is not Decay, which again, not only his Shadowrunner name, his fake Sin name as well. He boxes using all of his different identities under the name Jersey Boy, where he dresses in American flag swim trunks and American flag boxing gloves, and that's it. And he did get caught committing the crime of killing somebody in the ring in an underground street fight once. But that was, at least a decade ago. Probably there's no warrants out for him for that. And if they are, therefore someone with a different name. Steve Gary.
I was gonna say this is probably also closer towards that underground street fighting ring versus than a straight up boxing match, because it is a gang that's putting it on.
Yeah. Okay. Cipher, what would you get virally memed on for committing crimes?
Okay, so this is gonna be a bit of a stretch, but I thought it was funny, so I ran with it.
Very well.
So Cipher would get caught not as the one doing the act, but in the background, because he works so hard to make sure that everything he does is destroyed. And so the best I could come up with in the past 15 to 20 minutes was he would be in a very high-end sushi restaurant when a couple is proposing and the proposal goes horribly wrong. And so the girl says no, like slaps the guy across the face, and that goes viral. And in the background, you see Cipher hacking like crazy as all the machines in the sushi restaurant go haywire. And so his way to try to cover this is he knows he can't get that footage back because it's like privy to all the people who are videotaping the proposal. So he leans in hard and turns the video into a Bridezilla kaiju battle, and that goes viral, so no one focuses on him. That's the best I got.
Okay.
I'll applaud for myself. I thought that was great.
But here's the thing that bothers me is that it was your question and you came up with the answer in the last 10 to 15 minutes. Everything you said after that was just me maulding. Because you took away my ability to answer it because you chose a situation I had already been in. So
This is true.
all right, Sniff. Let's talk about you and the situation you could be in.
Oh yeah, Sniff. I liked your idea. That was really good, honestly. But what I had initially come up with, are you familiar with the video that kind of described or sort of is a demonstration of attention where there's a basketball game going on, right? And then slowly there's the guy in like the rabbit costume who wanders through.
The gorilla suit? I've seen that.
Or gorilla suit. There it is.
Yeah.
Yes. Correct. And so that's essentially the video that would be for Sniff, right? Like his animal spirits, some other thing is happening. There's a large distraction sequence. And essentially, yeah, Sniff is just wandering through the frame, very slowly weaving through a crowd.
So you try to remain anonymous rather than leading in and distracting everyone else with something else fictitious.
Yeah.
Okay. Blitz, how about you?
Blitz is a big time thrill seeker and a little bit of a daredevil, so I feel like she probably goes viral for doing some kind of like really sick, cool jump on her bike, like off a bridge, does a wheelie, does a flip, sticks the landing, drives off.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the illegal part about that? Is it on like someone's private property? Because that'd be funny if it's
No, I mean, do you think it's legal to do motorcycle tricks on a freeway?
Oh, a freeway. All right. Now we're getting somewhere. I like it.
Spoon.
I'm gonna go with Cavalry for this one because this footage is actually out there and exists. It's him and his old team running through an entire security team of Jaguar warriors, which is the As Technology elite. Very nice. The Jaguar warriors are the As Technology's like elite security force. So that's probably what he's gone viral for, among many other wild Shadowrun antics that footage exists of.
I see. So you would say that he left them in a smoking pile, those jaguars.
Yes, I would say those jaguars definitely got smoked.
Okay. A real partial victory, I'd say. Anything anybody needs to get out of their system or anything we need to discuss before Spoon takes control of the direction of this episode? Okay.
All good.
Right. So when we last left off, you guys were in the back of this train car, and you can hear the clack clack of the car going over the tracks as it moves slowly from the UCAS sector into the Pueblo corporate sector, crossing the border into the place where you guys need to go. And it's probably like maybe an hour later with like all the stops, because there are several stops where the train stops and either something is loaded on or taken off. Um, but nobody ever comes to check your guys' car. Jeannie is there with you guys the whole time. And then eventually, like she checks her comlink and says, "All right, this next one is us." And when the train pulls to a stop again, the car or the door to this train car opens, and you guys are you're free to drive away.
There's service where we are, so I can autopilot, right?
Yep.
Okay, nice. Yep. I will punch in the coordinates to go back to not back to, but I guess go to our the place we've been staking out, I suppose.
Are we in two vehicles?
Cipher's van is parked at the place, and
That's right.
I actually think Jeannie is was going to drive you guys there. Is that
Yes.
correct?
That's right. Yes.
Okay. So Jeannie takes over, drives, heads out to the Rocky Flats Wildlife Refuge, and basically comes to a stop next to Cipher's van, which has a new design on it.
New skin, new license plate
Yeah.
number.
Yep.
It looks fresh.
But it is parked at like the trailhead that's kind of above the museum. What time of day is this, by the way, or night, I guess?
Good question. So the
After the museum closes, I imagine. Yes.
mhm.
Okay.
Had we planned to get like some sort of like spoofed maintenance order in there? I don't remember as to why we were showing up with the maintenance crew, right?
I know you had done that previously, so I don't know if you had left left anything in there for yourselves or not.
I brought my outfit with me.
Yeah, we have that. There's
And
two
then
others,
my
right?
my plan was to assuming the operation went 100% successful and we were never detected, it was to smuggle the people out in the janitor's cart.
Mhm.
Now, the chances that that will actually happen are nearly zero. But his plan is to go in as a janitor crew and then while they're in the bathroom swap into his combat gear and leave the janitor outfit in the janitor cart.
Okay. All right. So, and I believe Cypher, you had an access ID ready to go for this.
Yes, I remember I got access, but I never used it.
Okay. So getting back into the museum is basically a cakewalk. Their security there is very minimal. Cypher, you're able to easily, like, don't even need to roll. You're easily able to hack the museum's nexus and control the cameras and loop everything so that, it just looks like a janitor doing his job. And then when you go into the bathrooms, you are able to change into any combat gear you may want. And then from there, you have the security node access to the door.
What I can't remember is if I planned on going in person or if I was going to VR from my van. I know we talked about this back and forth, and I can't remember what the pros and cons were.
Episode 9,
Mhm.
you promised that you would learn how to disable bomb cyberware and like maltech bombs in people's heads and such, because that's critical that the people that we are exfiltrating neither explode nor track us.
Mm.
So I would hope that you're going in with us.
Yeah, and I remember
We can keep you in the trash can, right? And then if we get caught and we're all dead, you just say that we held you hostage and smuggled you in here, and then you'll have to work for that corporation, but you'll be alive, unlike the rest of us.
I'm just picturing them, the dwarves shoved in the fish barrels.
Also, yeah, you're talking about from The Hobbit?
Yeah.
Yeah. We do need a science person to science up the chemicals. So my assumption was that you would handle the dangerous chemicals, because you literally asked, "What if I have to store it in my body? Could you get it out?" And she said, "Yes, but you would not enjoy it."
I also
So
would
look,
not.
my assumption the whole time was that you're going in. If you're not, you better have solutions for problems that are about to come up.
Come on in, Cipher. Let's go.
Yeah, I remember thinking I was going in too. I couldn't remember. I'm teeing up my formulas now because it's gonna be a lot of copy pasting, I think, coming up. So yeah, okay, that makes sense. Having the van where it is. I don't think Cipher he never went in before, so he doesn't have a costume.
Well, but I think basically you are able to control the cameras to such an extent that you get through the museum without a problem. Now going down to the facility, that'll be a different story.
Yeah.
Right. Right. So the security level access I have is for, what the heck was it? A hand dryer, the air dryer?
It's for the basically the door node, door and elevator node that is masquerading as a hand dryer.
Right. Yep. And versus the actual museum itself was easy enough to hack and reroute that I'm not too worried about that.
Yes.
So like there's the museum, then there's the access to the underground, and that's when shit rubber meets the road, is after that.
Correct.
All right, yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, and I see no reason not to go in. And then if I really have to go into VR and hack, we'll do another what's it called? Not a faith test. What's it called when someone, like a trust test? Trust fall. There we go. Yeah, we'll do one of those.
Just Cipher just goes trust fall, and then a second later we hear a thump thump as he hits the floor because no one catches him.
What did you say?
No, I'd probably do it where you guys are all clearly on the opposite side of the room.
Yeah.
And he's just like, trust fall.
It's like in the middle of a firefight.
Too funny.
All right. So you have access to this door and elevator node.
Yeah, and I think I'll wait till we're all pretty much at that was it the men's room? Was that what it was? We're all in that bathroom before I actually use it. Just to basically wait as long as possible before we engage.
So everybody's gearing up, putting their armor on, checking their magazines, and they're doing putting masks on,
making sure he's got full quarantine seal.
Checking the knives in your gear and stuff like that, and doing the face paint like Predator or whatever that is.
Sniff is
my glasses,
ruffling some fur on a couple dogs. Getting in there. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? In that vein, though, he does particularly with the wispy sheepdog, or my spirit of air. There, he tells him, and this is going to be a use of a service, that his job is to keep us quiet, keep us concealed, and I'm going to use concealment with him on the group.
Very good. All right. So yeah, the dog gives a little bark, and then does a circle around you.
Mm-hmm.
And then goes and does a circle around everybody else.
Okay,
that's cool.
You all then have the concealment power.
I think Cipher would try to. He would, and he'd be deadpan. I'm not going to be deadpan doing this because I can't. But he'd be trying to hand out the gel round ammo to everyone.
Okay.
As we prepare to go down.
Decay's
Blitz does not load it.
Yeah, Decay's doing the thing where he turns the gun sideways to check the magazine, John Wick style. And then he's like loading the first bullet in by doing the bolt and then ejecting the magazine, manually loading another bullet, taking the gel round, stuffing them in a back pocket, putting the magazine back in the well.
I have expected you to flush him down the toilet, but okay, I'll take it.
No, Blitz just doesn't. She kind of looks at it, and this whole time that she's getting ready, she looks like she's not really present. Like she's sort of dissociating. She doesn't want to be here. And she shakes her head and doesn't take your ammo.
It's in this moment that Cipher realizes not to stuff them in your pocket.
You good, Blitz?
Yeah, I'm fine.
You know we're here to save people from being kidnapped.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And she's just working on her gun, putting her gear on.
What level of response would you like to have to interrogation and threats? If someone tries to stop us,
I was assuming that there was going to be no witnesses.
you know that's my policy, but I wanted to make sure we're on the same page. You'd hate to have someone go, "Oh, we should talk it out. No, we belong here. We're consultants or something."
You can see Cipher keeps opening his mouth and closing it, trying to figure out how to like say something, but he doesn't know how to basically combat that. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to do something he doesn't want to do. So he's still coming to terms with it.
All right, Decay is just gonna queue up Killing Hands and basically be recasting it on himself every once in a while.
That sounds like you're queuing up like your theme song versus an ability.
All right, future me, make sure to edit in DK's official theme song, which was supposed to be our Undertaker theme song for the wrestling game that never happened.
Is that never gonna happen ever?
Maybe. I'm a little busy right now doing a couple other things, you know.
Fair.
I need to absolutely finish Game of Thrones at some point. The character list is on its 4th iteration right now.
It gives me more time to make your floating status icon thingy.
Oh, nice. All right, Spoon, we're messing around with the thingy, the hand dispenser thingy.
So at this point, Blitz, you get a message that says in position, standing by. And you guys are free to go in. Because Cipher can just admin access and open the door. And when you do that, the wall slides back and then slides to the side. And you see behind the wall, there is a somewhat spacious elevator. It looks like a business elevator, nice kind of like faux tile floors, faux wood walls with that, metal handrail that goes around the side. And you can step in, and there is a single button.
Well, who wants to push it?
If there's only one button,
DK pushes it.
Okay.
So it goes ping, and the door slides closed again, and you feel the motion of going down.
I am constantly scanning for any of the networks that pop up, even hidden ones.
I'm going to activate astral perception as we descend. Just keep an eye out for any little glowy spots.
Yeah, so you activate your astral perception. Basically, you see you're in a room of technology, and beyond that, well, you can't see through the walls, but you have the feeling that you are surrounded by the ground.
Whoa. My
so
goodness, look at this.
You guys are in this elevator right here.
Okay.
I'm sorry, can you ping again? I zoomed all the way out, I don't see it.
If you shift ping, Spoon, it'll drag everyone's camera to it.
So you can go ahead and drag your tokens into that little elevator. space. So you have that feeling of going down in an elevator, and then it slows to a stop. The door does not open, but the light around the door, around the button, like turns off. Like you have to hit it again to open the door.
Hmm.
That's weird.
DK hits it again.
Okay. Cipher, go ahead and make me a matrix perception check as well.
We've already been made. The whole job was just an attempt to capture us.
When the door slides open, you see what you can see out into the hallway. And there is a large green stripe on the ground, white tiled hallway, white tiled walls.
Sterile fluorescent lighting.
Yes.
Okay.
Much like if this was like a hospital.
Yes, like if it was a hospital.
I stay. Hold up, I'll take a peek and I'll cast clairvoyance.
Okay.
And bounce some vision around.
Okay. How far does that go?
That'll be force times 5, I think.
Okay.
And then I don't remember if net hits add anything to it. So
Probably.
no.
So 5 hits, so you can see pretty far. So where are you placing your vision that you can see?
Basically, I'll start it in the middle of the hallway, and then from there I can bounce it around anywhere within the essentially like total range. And so I'll peek around the corner there, and then yeah.
So you get down this way. There is basically a T junction,
Okay.
and then as you can see, the hallway turns to the right and goes further down.
Okay. Any like security features or things that jump out?
You don't see anything.
Okay.
You don't see anything. Not even any like little camera globes.
All right. I report back to everybody, and then ask Cipher, anything coming through on your end?
At that moment, I also, as well as the scan I just did, I want to tap like this and send Bug out to basically hug the right wall for as long as he can. So like he kind of, how do I ping here? Just kind of goes out
solve
like
the
follows
maze
this
problem. Yeah.
Yeah, he's basically just gonna hug the right wall as long as he can, and then as long as he can keep signal with me. If he loses signal, come right back, type thing.
Okay. All right. What is his signal rating?
Bug's signal is...
You also are able to, with 5 successes, you're also able to detect the hidden nexus network of this facility.
Oh man, that would have been a horrible start if I didn't detect that.
Yeah.
Okay. There's the Bug. Here's Bug. Well, sorry, which one did you want? System rating?
His signal.
Signal.
Or if he doesn't have a signal, it'd be a pilot rating.
It says, I'm reading this from Chummer. It says sensor to signal in parentheses 4.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So that means he can go pretty far from you. All right, so you're sending him down the right wall?
Yes. No, I essentially want him starting to make a map for us that I'm projecting back in AR on our screens.
So when he goes down the right wall, he circles around and continues down this hallway.
Yeah.
So like this. And you see, so let's see, hang on. He keeps going down the right wall until he gets back down to this end where he can essentially see that this corridor is basically just a big loop.
Nice.
So he loops back around to you. So you guys have that first whole corridor. No passages, no security measures that you can see. There are like some doors and things like that. You do see that at that corner there, after it goes down, that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, about 20 meters down, the pathway on the floor changes color to like a dark gray.
Interesting. I'm painting all this in AR for everyone.
Yep.
And while that's happening, what is it goes admin security something public. What's the something? The middle one. I can't remember off the top of my head.
I think that's it. It's just like public user security and
okay.
admin. and those all add difficulty.
All right, then I'm going to. I hate getting security access and then realizing I need admin later. It's such a pain in the
Yeah.
ass.
Yeah. Sure is.
I think I'm going to start with security access until we figure out where the spider is. I don't want to go for admin.
Okay.
So I think it's basically the exact same role.
While this is happening, Decay turns to Cipher and says, "You have to secure this elevator. It's our only way out. I'm guessing there's not a convenient fire escape."
I will let you know in just a moment what I learned of also alternative possible exits, but
All right.
I agree. This is why I was a little concerned that there was only one button in the elevator. Seems a little odd, isn't it?
TK starts doing like idle animation gun tricks, where he's like checking the scope and then checking the magazine and
Like the
occasionally
longer it goes on, the more complex they get.
Yeah, of course.
And the more gel ammo gets mixed into your reload.
There's
How
no
are you
gel
guys?
ammo. You gotta let the gel ammo go, man.
How are you guys going to stay hidden? Because I know DK is very good at moving, and I can turn my camouflage on. But what about the two of you?
Don't move.
Sniff can turn invisible.
Yeah, I can throw invisibility on myself, and I can probably manage Cipher as well if we need to.
Just to be clear, DK can't turn invisible. He normally just walks through walls, literally.
But right now, I do have everybody a little bit of magical concealment.
Okay.
I've got my
Which
little
is-
buddy.
Oh, he casts Pass Without Trace. Yes.
What's his force rating, by the way, or his
3.
magic rating?
It's not
3?
like
Okay.
incredible, but it's
That's not bad though.
a
That's
difference.
not bad.
The elevator music is Down by the River.
Is Scratch your dog companion?
Yeah.
Wow.
Amazing.
Larian should be paying us for all these references.
Oh, thanks for plugging in here.
Yeah, we're walking BG3.
Yeah. So let's see. Hack on the fly. You need 6.
Okay, so I think
And now I get a roll against you.
right, and I think it's against my stealth.
Your stealth plus system maybe, or firewall.
Oh, really? That's gonna be really good. Good luck. He says right before he fucks everything up.
Ooh.
Oh wait, hang on, sorry.
Wait a minute.
That's
Wait a
that symbol's going the wrong way.
1, 2, 3. I was like,
so it's 1, 2, 3.
I might have still passed, but that would have been damn close.
Yeah, so it actually is just your stealth, but it's still a failure.
Okay.
So you are currently undetected.
My stealth is wait, is yours additive too? Like each round, does it stack up?
No.
Okay, thank God. Jesus. That would have been scary.
Believe in
Okay.
yourself, Cipher.
I mean, I think my stealth is like the first thing I maxed out when I made this character. Just to make sure, let me confirm it is. Nope, that's actually the skill stealth. I need the complex form, which is yeah, it is 6. Yeah. Okay, so now I know when I do this like over time, I reduce it by 1. But when I'm hacking on the fly, does it also reduce by 1 each time?
No, it's a new action every time.
Okay.
It's not an extended test.
Oh, so I have to keep going until I beat 6?
Yes.
Oh, this could be tough. Mm-hmm. Do we trust fall already? Are we at that point?
How long has it been since you started hacking?
This is on like 10-second or something.
Yeah, so when you're hacking an AR, it's an entire it's like a turn, a pass in combat.
Okay, I was like, are we here for like an hour? Because
No.
I would not have allowed that.
Hack on the fly is much faster. It's basically you can do it as a combat pass.
Okay.
So you guys have been standing in this elevator for like a couple seconds while Sniff and Cipher are doing their things. And actually, you're standing in there much longer as the bug flies around.
Half
That's
of the
true.
group's eyes have fully glazed over because they are not there. And the other two are bored.
I mean, I imagine like Blitz and Decay have kind of like stacked up on the door.
Yeah.
We're watching.
Bored.
You're holding on either side of the door, Cipher standing right in the middle, just eyes glazed over, hacking.
DK's
Keep posing.
never been happier. He's ready to get a massive adrenaline
The
dump
moment.
and just start killing people.
This is the truth.
That part was just cut. All right.
You
Even
know
though-
what I would love is that the last minute of the show is just a bunch of strung together, horribly cut garbage. No one
Just
understands what the fuck
Listen,
happened.
So
That would be
one of the things.
incredible. With all the effort I put into making it smooth, to just have incomprehensible.
Garbage at the end.
and they're just the audience is just looking at the map, going, "They're all still in the fucking elevator.
Just had
What the hell
shaky
just
cam.
happened?"
Just so people understand the editing, right? When someone's face gets blown up on the screen, that's because I'm cutting out like ahs, or like a 5-minute long pause. That is to cover the transition as we move between
And it's
different
noticed. It's
thoughts.
beautiful.
Or dice rolling, all that gets cut out and you only get the exact moment. So
Of
there's
me
my
going,
editing.
hang on, let me look up this rule.
Yes, yeah. We cut all that out.
All right.
I think in the interest of time, I would say Cipher probably doesn't know the target number he has to get. He just realizes,
It's a pretty tough system.
yes. And I think he acknowledges his best chances of success are if he does go into VR. So he's going to slouch against the wall, sink to the floor, and go into VR, try to hack. And then once he has access, he'll probably come back into AR. That feels like metagaming, but I don't want to sit here and roll
I think that's
1,000
fine.
times.
No, that is a perfectly acceptable tactic.
DK picks Cipher up, dumps his body into the trash can so that he's not visible.
I hope it's
That's
an empty
right. We have
trash
the
can.
cart.
Yeah,
It's
I'd like
a
to-
fresh new trash can with a fresh new trash bag in it.
So
Oh,
are we
so
just
one of the
gonna
lavender ones?
wheel it around the secret facility?
I don't know. I don't know if Cipher has the thing like Sniff, where if we move his body, he gets screwed.
Oh
No.
yeah.
I also don't know that.
But we need to keep Cipher safe because, as I previously noted, this elevator is the only escape route that we have. So
far.
it's either we kill literally everyone or...
Oh, God, that hurt. Okay.
Wow.
Whatever. I got it. I got 7 successes, but I paid for it.
Yeah, so you now have security access.
I don't think we're getting admin access. My stun bar is the top row is now complete.
Okay, so you need to turn on your wounds modifier now as well.
How do I do that? Where's this?
On
the top.
on your
I see
character
it.
sheet. Yeah, there's just
Got it.
because you now you'll take a -1 from your stun, I think.
Well, that's not good. Well, hopefully the hardest roll is done before fighting the spider, he says.
You.
Okay. So, and actually, you need to roll stealth against you. So you see when you get into the system, get your security access. 0 successes. Okay, you are able to.
I recover when stunned. No.
Yeah, you at the security node. You have security access to the systems attached to it, and so you see there are 2 nodes attached to this. There's a camera and door control node, and then a drone control node.
Oh boy, I bring Bug back immediately.
Okay. And so drone control node basically being like it wouldn't bug is not attached to it. So
Right,
like they couldn't use that to, but yes, there are, it basically just tells you that there are other drones within the facility.
Yeah, and I have to imagine other drones have good capabilities picking up other drones, and Bug has 0 weapons. So
Yeah, but I mean, he's very small though. Like, and they have to make a perception test, essentially a signal test
yeah,
to see him.
I go
But
in
yeah,
protective daddy mode. Get back
Okay.
here.
so yeah, he zips back to the elevator and lands back on like your shoulder and crawls into your pocket.
Okay, perfect. Good job. And then on my other show, I say good job to me because I was a tough hack. I then I think I'd start with the camera node to try to pinpoint where the location. Actually, before I do that, I want to do like a perception test to detect anything hidden on this node.
Okay.
To see if there's other hidden stuff before I connect to the camera control.
Sure. Go ahead.
I'm back in AR now, so does the wound thing automatically do the deduction for me? Do I have to add it to my formula?
Yeah, you'll have to add it to your formula, so you just you lose
Okay.
1 dice.
-1.
You do not detect any hidden like programs or any other hidden things on the node, on the security nodes.
So at this point, with 4 successes, I would feel confident that the spider is not currently looming and watching, or I did not meet his threshold, which is scary. But we're going to go ahead and say the spider's not here. So I will then connect to the camera control, locate where they are, and try to paint them on the map that we have revealed so far, and then know the total number of cameras that there are.
Okay. So you find cameras in this room, this room.
Wow.
This hallway, this hallway, this hallway.
I feel bad you took so much time putting all these red blocks everywhere.
No, that's all right.
And I'm taking simple actions one at a time to remove them.
So
Couldn't know that we wouldn't just walk in and start shooting everybody and turning this into a dungeon crawl. Okay.
You get choices.
That would happen. I don't think Cipher would leave the elevator. He'd just be sitting there holding the button.
DK did tell you to secure the elevator.
I just keep riding it back up and down, not letting anyone else on.
Stop it in between.
Just routine maintenance. Nothing to see here.
So you see that there, all of the revealed areas have cameras in them.
That's a lot of hidden spots still. I guess that's good and bad. Good that I can now see what those rooms are, and I quickly relay it to the rest of the group on the map, but bad that there's still a lot of unknown areas. But those unknown areas aren't really visible.
Oh, yes. You see that in this cafeteria type room, there seem to be 4 guards. Or they look like security personnel. I'm gonna say that they're probably all sitting at the same table. Sitting at a table eating. They look like they're maybe like having some sort of meal.
And in all the hallways and other rooms we see there seem to be no signs of intelligent life form anywhere.
Correct. Yeah.
That's what he says.
Everywhere that's still blacked out does not seem to have cameras.
Got it. So I'm updating all of this, relaying it to the group, painting it in AR, and the last thing I think, God, I would love to try to take control of another drone, but first I need to get on that node. So I'll.
Well, but before you do that, because this is all happening at combat pass speed.
That's
so
true.
once you guys light up these, like I assume you feed all this stuff to the team in AR
100%.
as well.
Yes.
So you guys see all these like cameras of like hallways flicking through spots, like a camera in camera of your on your heads up display. Does anybody want to move out of the elevator at all? Or are you guys just gonna continue to chill while Cipher does his hacker stuff?
Coast is clear in the nearby vicinity. We got a top and a bottom here, north or south. Which way do we want to start?
DK starts by rolling himself and Cipher in the cart forward.
I would offer up that this room looks like the boardroom near us has a camera in it, but it's empty. If we wanted to leave the elevator and have another location to try to set up.
I don't know why we wouldn't just stand here.
Yeah.
I'm just worried about someone checking, like the elevator being like bing bong or making noise because we're holding the door open for too long.
Fair.
Someone upstairs hits the button. We go back up and the door opens. Oh, hey there.
That would be a nightmare, though. You're coming into work on a Saturday night just to get a few last pieces of paperwork done. You got like a little tote bag with some Kung Pao chicken in it. You know, you're going through your papers, you look up after you call the elevator, and it's just an elevator full of people with guns ready to Captain America hallway scene you.
Oh man, he'd probably drop his gyoza in a cup too.
Hail Hydra. Oh, dropped his gyoza in a cup. Jesus. Come on, man. I have to rewatch every episode and relive the gyoza in a cup saga at this point. It's so nasty.
Hang
It's
on,
also
there's
an inefficient way to eat gyoza.
there's a couple more places that have no cameras or do have cameras. Sorry,
Oh,
they're just more hallways.
hallways.
Fair enough.
I think the first thing I would I'd probably say to the group, let's wait 10 seconds to see if any patrols round any corners in these hallways. And if nothing happens for 10 seconds, I would then probably defer to someone else on what the next step
Are you in the cart still that DK put you in? Like in the little.
You know, that's a good point. I probably came back out of VR and was like,
Just curious.
why?
Safety, transportation.
But then I probably am like, this is actually kind of cozy.
This area I'm picking here doesn't have a camera in it. It's just too small for me to like.
Okay.
Triangulate.
It's just a little storage closet.
I'm gonna go invisible. DK, you can still see me, right? With your.
I am passively emitting, and you don't know that I do that.
Oh, okay.
So unless there's
I
motion
thought you had said it at
detectors
one point
or ultrasonic
when we were in the
sensors.
gas station to me, but ignore that. I didn't say that to you. I
Passive sensors engaged.
I will say out loud though that I am going to go invisible. I will be nearby, and tag myself in like AR for folks to be able to see me. Maybe like a little blip.
Oh, what a way to spoof us is to say where you are, but actually be someplace else.
I'll
He's
do
just
that
prepping to betray
Force
us at the hands of his new girlfriend,
5, yeah. Let's do
Doctor.
that.
What's her name?
Oh, gotta cancel that. Oh, Doctor, yeah. Voss, right?
Dr. Voss, Alara Voss.
One of these days, you're gonna have
No
to
modifier on
choose your
that one. Force 5,
loyalties.
sorry.
I guess just to be,
Drain 3.
I guess, fair. What we see is we see what's revealed, but we don't know the size and the layout of everything that's not revealed. So like it basically doesn't exist to us, right?
I mean, so you can see that there are like doors and things like that, and like,
but like we have no sense that the bottom half of the map is that big, basically.
no, probably not.
Okay, I'm trying
but
to,
you know, it
yeah.
does go down at least to here, and you can see that there is like stuff, like there's a further hallway down here, like that goes, you know, you can see that it like as another T branch there
I gotcha.
and things like that, and like this is also like opens up into a larger area. It's like you have a general idea that like there is a significant portion of the facility both to your north and to your south.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay. I just want to make sure if I say something like, well, there's a lot of unexplored space below us, maybe we start there, but I don't actually know how much space would be there. I just know there is a hallway with some doors or something.
We've got green, red, and gray here, which seems the most priority to me, you know.
Green makes me think of safety, especially because we can see it. It's mostly all lit up and it connects to the cafeteria. I say this from the cozy trash can.
Well, I don't think they're going to be experimenting on people where everyone eats.
That seems fair.
So maybe we should go south.
I think that's valid.
Either that or
can I
north.
send Bug back out to try to look for any signs specifically? Like the last time he was out just mapping, I want him to look for signs that like try to decode color.
Sure. All right, so you send them out.
Me, Dino DNA.
Down here. Like there's a, you know, like like those plaques in a hospital that's like on the wall, and it says, so it's in like a coded, like this particular plaque has like
Ruth Bader Ginsburg Memorial Secret Petrochemical Weapons Warfare Facility.
no, it's like this one has It's like SC1 dash 3
Mhm.
with an arrow to the right. CMMR also to the right. LBF 1 dash 5 to the right. It has LBF. It has a variety of further different symbols, like uh, like H1 is to the left. Sorry, it's actually H1 dash 5 is to the left. Um, MS1 is to the left. Um,
I'm sorry, what was the one before CMMR? The very first one.
the very
SC.
first one, SC1 dash 3, I believe.
Okay. A bug will just take a picture of it.
Okay. Yep, and so Bug takes a picture of it, can distribute it to the rest of you. If anybody has any like corporate knowledge skills,
I think I got some.
you might be able to decipher these, um, and kind of get a better idea of what these are.
I'm
What
assuming
about LB for
SC.
laboratory?
I have business.
Yeah, I think L is laboratory floor. H might be hospital. SC is secure containment. But
Seems
those are all
reasonable.
just guesses.
Would you take gun knowing?
I would not take gun knowledge. I would take any sort of corporate security or
Shadow
like corporate
I have
community.
security design.
security.
Corporate
I'd take maybe security design. It's gonna be a higher threshold though.
corporate
Business. I have business. You have corporate.
I have corporate network architecture.
Oh, interesting.
I'll take it, basically anything that's related to corporate.
Oh my
I will
god, I have
take
a
it.
useful skill. Yes.
I
Do
will
it.
take like
took-
so I would take it like your corporate whatever design or Sniff your security design. I would take those they're going to be slightly higher difficulties.
I just turn and look at Blitz and shrug while I'm pushing this cart. Although again, the gun
Oh,
is on the cart.
golden.
The barrel is going directly over Cypher's head.
Okay, that was a
Somehow-
good fucking roll.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at all those sixes. And
Damn, you got a 10. You got a 10 in that, huh? That's a good knowledge skill. Okay.
It's the first time I've used any knowledge skill this entire show.
So yeah, you are able to. So you're like, oh, okay, I've dealt with corporate network like code and things like that all the time. I absolutely know what this is. And so you go like SC is specimen containment. Um, LBF is laboratory facilities. Um, what are the other ones I have on the list?
CMMR.
CMMR.
CMMR is communications room.
That's good. H1-5.
H1-5 is housing, 1 through 5.
MS1.
Also, the 1-5s are basically that's the number of things that are
Yeah.
over there.
And MS1.
MS1 was matrix security.
Oh.
And there's another one to the right. It's SR1, and it's security room.
Okay.
I mean, in order of priority, I think we need to go hit communications, matrix, and then regular security. Communications first, just to prevent them from getting any calls out and controlling the facilities. I assume communications room will also include being able to be like, there's a fire in the facility. Everyone, go to your designated points and leave, sort of deal. Like we can get people moving and ignoring armed gunfire throughout it. Matrix security to give Cipher an in and also just to kill the spider, and then the security room last. I could give or take Matrix or security room first, but I assume we'll be able to knock over Matrix security quietly, much quieter than the actual physical security room.
Yeah.
I think when I realize that there is matrix security, I give like a pause and a general warning of well, I didn't detect that there's a spider here. The fact that they have a room either means one, they're not monitoring right now, or two, they are so good that I couldn't find them. So I guess just tread lightly that they might be watching us right now.
I lay out my plan to take the communications room first. What are you guys' thoughts?
I think it's.
What are y'all's? What are all of your thoughts? Nope, that's not Irish enough. Well, fuck it. You know what I'm saying.
Well, that was Irish enough.
I think that's fine.
That's Boston enough.
Do you think that they're going to be housed in specimen, like the people?
Most likely.
No, I think there might be just in regular housing.
You think?
I think that they didn't kidnap these people to test on them. I think they kidnapped them to work here.
Make me a memory check. DK.
DK.
He's
Donkey Kong.
Kong.
Let me make sure I have edge use turned off. Yep. Okay. 0.
Okay. Carry on.
I said what I said, motherfucker. Does everybody else get to make a memory check, or?
Yeah, sure.
Cipher just stares blankly.
Where's memory?
I'm not going to bother with that.
4.
Yeah, I'm not going to bother.
Yeah, Blitz is on it.
I'm a freaking steel trap.
Hell yeah.
Blitz, you remember that Matilda Carlson is a wife. Like she doesn't have any corporate credentials of her own. She is just married to an MCT employee.
Mm-hmm.
My name's
not
a
sure
corporate citizen of MCT.
Yes. And then Abraham Hansen is a low-level engineer.
Yeah. These are not important people.
I had some member berries, and they helped me member. Spoon got the reference.
All right.
I feel like maybe a specimen would be the next place to start because the bottles we have to get might be housed there. Either that or laboratory, but
Yeah, we need
You
to.
want to
probably
start
like
those
specimen.
places?
Oh, you mean
No,
VZ1876-A or
I think
LG
communications is the right
176?
All right.
That's right.
All 3 of you seem to be convinced that these people are going to be in specimen. I don't remember anything.
have you
about
seen where
that.
we are? Why wouldn't they be in specimen?
I still think we
You know
should.
how this story goes. What are you saying, Blitz?
Behind
I-
his mask, DK is just smiling because going to specimen means more people to kill. You know what I mean?
Right.
Specimen 100% is going to have some scientist there who's going to be like, no, I have to hit the alarm button. Don't hurt me. That's the first guy we're going to kill.
Basically,
No, no, we're gonna
I
kill
won't
the
let
guy
you
that-
take them.
Yeah.
This is coming a little too soon after just finishing The Last of Us.
Season 1. I have to
That's
blow
what I
up
was
the
referencing.
CDC. Every season after that. I don't know. We live in the woods, I guess.
Yeah, never mind. Never mind. I'm in agreement. Communications, just in case anything goes wrong. They
keep them quiet.
Yeah, I am good at getting rid of noise. I can't introduce it, but if we cut off the signal altogether, then everything that happens down here, no one else knows about, right? So
All right.
when we use gel rounds and put everyone to sleep, then no one has to know about it.
Hmm.
And then I delete the footage, and we're good.
DK, left hand, pushing the cart, right hand, gun in front of him, starts heading towards communication room.
Blitz is going to turn on her camo.
I can.
I sink into
I
the
will
trash
move in
can and
front
close the lid.
because I am the least visible, probably the most concealed, and I'll take point.
Does Blitz turn on her
Oh yeah.
polymer coating?
Yes.
Okay.
As soon as
She's
it
got her
happens,
new-
Spoon's like, Red Samurai, drop out of the ceiling. They know you're here now that you've polymerized.
Fool.
You triggered my polymer trap.
They have sensors that they're completely blind. They can only detect polymer.
And I play Pot of Greed.
But why?
Which way are we going again?
You guys are going left.
Communications
Go ahead and just move yourselves on the map.
I think you said that was to the right.
Or sorry, yeah, it is
Over
to
here.
the right. Sorry. Well, yeah, you're going to the left out of the elevator and then to the right.
So I will be in my
Head
trash
up
can
this way.
pushed to here. Oh my God, you guys
Okay.
went so fast. Trash cans have to go slow, guys.
Yeah.
Where's AP? All right, he's pushing me here.
So
Ludemann said he
the
was in front, so
Yeah.
yes.
further plaques on the wall, there is a door here.
Mm-hmm.
All of those plaques are on next to this door. As you guys go left out of the elevator and then right down the hallway, following the yellow or the green stripe,
Red stripe. Hooray, beer.
this door is locked, and you see it's like divided in the middle, slides open to either side, and there is a pass key. Yeah, pass key keypad on the left hand side, right underneath the plaque that has all the same codes that you saw before.
Okay. It's comms through this door, I assume.
Yes, comms is through this door.
I wait, gear. Did I add it to here? Or is it only I did.
Cipher, you got this one?
From outside the trash can, an arm comes out and well, I bought both of these, so you tell me which one is more appropriate for this door. A maglock sequencer level 6 or an auto picker level 6. I think it's the maglock.
Maglock sequencer, yeah. So go ahead and roll me 6 dice.
Slash roll D6 greater than 5. Wait, is it keep greater than 5? Hold on. What's the
Keep
formula?
greater than 5, yeah.
I need the K.
It's
wait, there's no K.
Should be small to the right.
Did I do that right? I think I did that right.
Yes.
Nailed it.
So you swipe it and it goes boop boop, and the door goes whoosh, and opens, and you see the paint on the floor has transitioned to red. And then in the wall ahead of you, as the hallway divides, going off to the right and then slanted to the left, there's another set of codes. Communications room is to the left from here.
You hear the maglock sequencer come back into the trash, and then
Pushing forward.
oh geez.
So hang on 1 second. I need to.
I think Bug is now not hovering. He's resting on Decay's shoulder, just feeding me intel as I sit inside this trash can. Because Cipher literally feels like he was put here for a reason. So if he tries to not be in the trash can, he'll get yelled at. So he's just trying to go along with what everyone else thinks he should be doing, right or wrong.
So you see the door to the communications room is this one right here.
We'll invisibly walk up to the door and take a peek. Is there a window?
There is no. All these doors are just flat metal.
All right.
There is no key card on this one though. So when you walk up, well, yeah, there probably is. There's probably another key card on this one. So you guys continue down the hallway as it slants to the left, and then it turns left further, and you walk down till you see that door.
I say I'll go peek around this corner just to check.
Yeah, another empty hallway down to the left.
Okay.
Until you see another door very similar to the one you just came through, with the it's like the heavier metal, slit down the middle, key card on the left.
Okay. Basically the same. How are we going in? We gonna stack up on the door here and surprise them? What's the goal?
DK just nods. He's got the, Cipher trash bin in front of him, ready to wait for one of the invisible people to open the door and let him in and just
knock. Housekeeping.
So, to be clear, DK is keeping the gun down because his plan is to reduce sound by murdering people with his hands, right? He doesn't want to go absolutely super loud immediately if we don't have to.
All right. Well,
You do have your silence pistol.
Yes.
In case you did want to.
Yes, it's the silenced SMG, right? That's the gun he has out. Yeah.
Okay.
But just to be very clear, a silenced gun is still loud as fuck.
Not when Jason Bourne uses it.
Okay, well, Jason Bourne isn't real. And he can apparently disappear by a bus going in front of him. So.
Yeah, I need to learn that trick.
He just jumps on.
Holy shit, it's Jason Bourne.
And then you need to cue the. Music.
doing the card swipe again.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
I
got the
saw it.
card
Yeah, sorry.
reader on here.
Yeah, I'll do the same thing. Sorry.
Yep. So roll me 6 dice as you swipe your Maglock sequencer.
Nailed it.
Bam. What I know that this is tracked by someone, like someone in security can see that there's something not, or is it only logged if it's failed?
Make me a matrix perception check, because you're not or I guess I should say, are you taking any actions to check that, or are you just thinking about it?
I'm just thinking about it. Like
Okay.
I'm wondering if I would know on the average security system, not this one explicitly, but the average security system.
Make me your corporate network architecture roll, your knowledge
Yeah,
skill roll.
we're fucking using knowledge
Because
today, baby.
I'll double that as like a security.
Well, I also have matrix security protocols,
Okay, go ahead and roll that instead then.
which has 5 points. Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you know that like there will be a log in the door control node
Yeah.
that will like basically will track all of the doors that open, whoever's key card has opened them. And it might flag this as like an unidentified key card. You're not sure. But like,
it's more of it's captured in a log versus it's setting off an alarm saying, "Hey, unknown key card used."
correct. Yeah.
Perfect. That's what I was looking for. Perfect.
Now, if you fail, it will go, hey, unidentified key card failed to open this door,
Yep.
and it will trigger an alarm. But this one, it goes boop boop and slides open, and you guys see
George.
until you step into the room, you basically see that there is still that same white tile floor. You see that there's like a desk and two consoles built into the wall on the like straight ahead and to the left. You do see that like this room kind of opens up to the right a little bit into a larger style room. But these have like terminals with, it looks like maybe some communications like equipment. But mostly they're just data terms.
Okay.
Blitz is gonna instinctively take point and like head in, gun up, making
Okay.
a sweep of the room.
So go ahead and move yourself to where you're going to go.
Sniff will follow behind for sure.
All right. So once you go ahead and stop right there.
Yep.
So I'll say you see the whole room. And as the door slides open, and you step in, Blitz, Sniff as well,
scientist.
you see across, so it's a big, large, like almost conference-like room. You see there's a big screen down at this end that's currently off. But you see across the room, there is someone in like a white lab coat. And as the door opens, they turn around and go, hello? Because they can't see you.
Blitz isn't gonna say anything. She's gonna try to approach as quietly as possible.
Okay. So we'll just go down the line here. So Blitz, you're going to try and approach as quietly as possible. Go ahead and make me an infiltration roll.
I'm going to set up for a stun bolt and be ready to throw that out there.
I don't have infiltration. Would I use agility then?
All right. So yeah, you are able to move your movement closer to her stealthily. So you would go.
How far you want me to go forward?
Still have to change the settings for this, because it needs to be in meters.
Is it possible to share like what I see with the group, or no? Or is that like only a Cipher thing?
It is.
Because I don't want them to rush in. I want them to see like I'm on this person.
You can go to, like, you could get to here in this basically in this kind of pass before everyone else will get a chance to move or act.
Will everyone get a chance when they're shoved inside a trash can?
Sniff, are you gonna fire off that stun bolt yet, or are you just gonna keep
I'm gonna wait and do that basically as soon as Blitz reacts, or if they, react. Essentially, that's like hold
okay,
it.
DK?
So DK, it can see Sniff waiting in front of him, and so he assumes Sniff and Blitz have it under control, and so he has turned around to face outwardly and is just sweeping the gun back and forth, just waiting for someone to come down a hallway so he could just start shooting and killing and go full
Okay.
postal.
Okay. Okay.
Blitz is sneaking forward.
Yep.
Hall of the Mountain King playing. Da, 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 da. Just get a knife out and cut her throat. She'll be like, I'm so surprised. Why am I making gurgling noises?
Blitz, you gonna try and sneak up closer?
Yep.
Go ahead and make me another infiltration roll. You're able to get another. You're basically able to get up right next to her.
I don't
Okay.
think Blitz
Model
has
of
ever failed in
consistency.
agility.
I
My
am
plan
gonna give
is
her a perception check though,
okay.
even though I think she,
Gets
-9.
-2 dice.
yeah, she will not get much dice. So that's, yeah, okay, never mind. She doesn't get any dice on her perception check because you are both concealed and have a ruthenium polymer coating running.
So it's safe to assume that my knives do not have polymer coating on them, and I don't want to alarm her by getting out a floating knife because I'm invisible. So I would like to choke her out and then take care of her.
So you're going to come up here. Okay. Go ahead and make me, we'll call this unarmed attack.
I probably should have asked this before, but there is the camera in one of these rooms. I can't remember when you unhid it.
There
No.
was no, there was not because I unhid it.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Because just because we can see there doesn't mean no one
Okay.
else isn't watching.
Are you satisfied with that level of success?
No, I'm not.
We need to get a
Yeah.
typography of that appearing over a picture of Spoon's face. That's his personalized Matt Mercer.
So that's
Yep,
four
so that's
total.
4 successes now.
Okay.
I'm more comfortable with that.
Okay.
This is the strongest communications tech you've ever met.
I would also
yeah,
like to say that I'm very strong. My lifted carry is 15. So I hope I choke her out.
So let's see here.
It's like a python.
Look, I believe in it.
I'm gonna give her
Sniff is ready
a.
to back up.
Wait, my lift and carry is 2.
So I'm
gonna
going
give
for like
her,
the hand over the mouth, the
like
armor on the
chokehold,
neck.
basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
Chloroform
alright.
napkin.
Pulling her down to the ground away from the,
Okay, so
the
she gets no
council.
successes to resist your stun damage. So she's gonna take 9 total. Which I think is more. Oh, it is 1 short of knocking her out completely.
Is she still
I think.
struggling?
Well, I'll hold her there
Uh,
till she passes out.
Yeah, so like you see like um I don't think you see Blitz,
Mm-hmm.
but you sense like where your spirit's concealment is. It reaches across the room, and you see her start to like jerk and struggle.
Okay. I'd toss the stun bolt in then as well.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right.
What force?
I will go with force 5. There's no reason not to at the moment.
Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on. I have to add a -2. I'll do force 4 on this one then. Because I do have to roll this at a -2 for having the invisibility still active. For the sustain. 2 hits.
2 hits. Okay. All right. So your sunbolt hits her, and she goes limp in Blitz's arms. Go ahead and roll your drain.
How much did it? I think it didn't give me a drain.
It would be drain for stun bolt is. Oh, that's weird. It didn't give you a drain at all. Like it didn't let
Yeah.
you.
In the roll. It normally says exactly what I need to, but hang on,
Yeah.
let me double check. So it's force divided by 2 -1. For that, I did it at 4, so 2 minus 1, so it should be a drain of 1.
Okay, so I wouldn't even bother roll. Well,
I'll do it.
I wouldn't
Why
even.
not?
Yeah, I was gonna say like a drain of
All
one. Yeah,
right.
there you go. You got
I
one.
got it.
I was like, I mean, you could just buy hits technically, but
I'll take it.
all right. Yeah, so she goes limp in your arms. Blitz.
I drop her on the ground and
Okay.
then
Yeah.
like go get like I don't really want to call DK and Cipher in, but I'll like whisper on the comm and I'll say, DK, come finish the job.
DK is just gonna push the cart in, stay outside the room himself, push the cart in so Cypher in the trash can rolls in, so he can start disabling the communications equipment. And DK sends a quick text message through the comm that says pay data.
Pay data.
No reason we can't pick up a little extra
Hey,
credits
no.
while we're here. We're in full control of the situation. Things haven't gotten out of hand yet.
Cats are fighting over here.
As I'm wheeled in, you see an arm stick out of the trash, do like the military stop sign. And then I'm like waiting for like the lid to open. And then I realize that like 5 seconds have passed and I poke my head up and I see DK still in the hallway. I'm like, oh. And I try to crawl out as carefully as I can without tipping over the trash can and causing a ruckus. And then heading over to the comms desk. And are you guys invisible to me too, both of you?
Yeah.
Well, that's creepy.
I made myself gave myself a blip that you can at least say, oh, he should be right.
Then
Yeah. Like I would have marked me, like so you could see me. Not like actually see me, but
then I think I will leave my trusty trash can beside the door and then move over here somewhere. Glance a lot at the check on the floor and make sure she is still alive and
Yep. Do you see her? She's still breathing.
give a big sigh that okay, good, we haven't killed anyone yet. And then go over to the computer and basically try to disable all whatever hack it would be to disable all communications and alarms that would leave this network, basically.
Okay. So go ahead and make me a matrix perception check.
Oh, I love that one. I'm so glad I dumped so many points into that. So I am
There's a man standing directly behind you
AR
in the Matrix. He's sneaking up on you. He's got a chloroform Matrix rag and a knife, a Matrix knife.
5 successes. Okay. So you see that there is basically there is a single line out of here. It's like a landline that leads up towards the surface and you can tell that digitally it goes to essentially a satellite link. But you also notice with 5 successes that there is a general alert in the let's see, the door control node.
From the card or whatever.
No bueno. Okay. I would just go ahead.
Go ahead and make me stealth check as well.
That stealth is just a passive thing that you roll against.
Yeah, that's true. That's right.
I have 6 level 6 complex
Okay.
form.
Yep. It is a general alert in the door node.
Blitz is gonna move back to cover the door because she doesn't have anything to do here.
And you're still hacking in AR, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So the only nodes that I'm still aware of are the drone node and the camera node. That's it.
Yes, the everything else is behind admin access. So there are other nodes, but it's basically like when you're going through the network, when you're looking at the network, you have the security node, and then it like branches out into the drone control, the doors and cameras, and then it branches back into and basically an admin node. And like you can see the devices. So there's like a bunch of like data terminals in this room. There's the screen as a device. There's a bunch of devices nearby. But like the nodes that control them are those central nodes in the network.
Can I, I don't know if I can do this without admin access. Can I try to, this is kind of like a spoof, but also it's not really a spoof. I want to use this chick's card
Okay, sure.
to try to like basically say the general alarm is a false alarm, just like
You're gonna try
misread.
and shut it off.
Right. Basically say, oh, it was just me. Everything's fine. And use her card basically on the communications door just to show, look, everything's fine. It's just my card.
Okay. Okay. Um,
I don't know. It kind of feels like a spoof, but without spoofing.
yeah, I would say that's like a maybe like a command. I mean, I would take either a spoof or a command.
That's a lot of ones. I like to sound that. Okay. And resist one
Not more than
fade.
half, though. So you attempt to use this woman's clearance to shut the like and so just so you know, like the general alarm means is just that, or the general alert is that something happened in that node that they have identified as
Abnormal.
outside of, yes, as abnormal. They haven't been like, oh, we know exactly where you are. We're
Yeah.
tracking you down right now. They just go, oh, hey, something is weird about this general alert.
That's what I want to try to basically clear it as all good. No error here.
You with 4 successes, you do not clear the general alert.
Oh shit. Do I know if I make it worse? Like someone's trying to sit here and fudge with the alarm all of a sudden.
Let's see.
Working in hospitals, every time we're thinking of these alarms and things, all I think of, oh, this red alarm or this yellow alarm just went to red. This in-up went to yellow.
No, you don't think you've made it worse, and that you don't see any sort of.
All right. I don't want to fudge with it anymore in case I do make it worse. So I'm just going to communicate to the group. We've I wouldn't call it an alarm, but we have triggered an inconsistency in normal behavior that the system has logged. No one's done anything about it, but there's they noticed that the key code I used to open these doors is not a normal key code. So I suggest we use this one. And I turn around and I'm like talking to an empty room because everyone's invisible and not in the room. So I'm just like holding the key card and say,
DK, did you say if you were in the room or not?
I stayed outside the room, specifically. You know, Blitz, I said what I said. I stand where I stand.
I just don't remember.
Yes.
Everybody go ahead and give me a visual perception check.
Cool. Do I get my ultrasonic passive to this?
Yes.
Active perception, visual. 4.
oh boy. I think I crit failed.
Or
whatever it's called.
You
glitched.
Yes, you glitched.
Something's about
That's
to go
okay.
really bad for us.
No. A regular glitch is not terrible.
So I get my.
Gets really annoyed by a floater in his eye.
Bug? The hell, man?
All right. Who am I waiting on? Decay.
It's me.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Well, my magic rating's really
It
high.
makes sense. Yeah. And it totally makes sense. Okay. So
You rolled more 5 than I did total dice.
So let's start with we'll start with Cipher. With a 1, you notice that this woman has a wristband on, and you see it has like a color indicator, and it is currently like a dark yellow. Blitz, you don't really notice anything. You're kind of standing behind DK, who is not invisible or anything at all. He's just concealed, so you can still see him. And he's in. You're in your armor, or are you in the janitor
Oh,
uniform?
I'm in my armor.
I'm in my armor.
Okay. Yeah. Well, no, I was DK. Sorry. Um, Sniff. You have some form of like image link right on your glasses or goggles or
Yeah.
contacts. You see in the picture-in-picture down one of the hallways, a team of 4 security guards is moving. It seems like towards you guys. DK, you see that in your goggles. You see the like the as your camera like flicks through each of the cameras that you have control of. You see a team of 4 security guards moving. You also hear their boot steps coming closer, and with your like echolocation, you see them. Um, what is it? Shift ping.
Hmm.
They're right there.
Yep.
All right. Shit, Cipher, cut the comms now. Get that done. Blitz, we've got incoming.
I'm gonna
Wait,
take a step back and
what?
move into the room. So I'm going in backwards with the gun, just
Okay.
so that I can hide in the room and we'll ambush them when they come in.
Yeah, make them open
Yes.
the door.
And then we'll shut it behind them.
Yeah,
Is
I'm gonna set up on the other side of the table here.
Now, can I ask what kind of equipment we're talking here? Like, are these guys walking with, rifles out wearing heavy body armor, or are these 4 guys wearing t-shirts that say corporate security and they have bobby sticks at their waist? You know what I mean?
Yeah, so these guys, um they seem to be in body armor of some sort.
It's the
Um
secret Red Ninja Squad. I told you guys
no.
we'd have to face corporate super security. You never
Uh
believe me.
so they do have each of them has a what looks like an automatic weapon slung over their back.
Hmm.
But like at like an easy like sling around and draw,
Yeah.
pistol at the waist, like a basically like a like a utility belt at the waist that has a pistol holster, um, some form of like mace spray or something like that, and then also see a stun baton at the waist. Um, they look like they're pretty beefy corporate security. Like they're not like Red Samurai or anything. Like they're not wearing like power armor, but they are wearing body armor.
So the question I have for you guys that we don't need to answer because it's almost 10 o'clock. So we can spend some time thinking about it. Do we want to just stick automatic weapons on them as soon as they walk through the door and fucking massacre them? Or do we want to threaten one of them, like hold him hostage against the rest and get them to peaceably surrender to us? And then kill 3 of them and interrogate the last one? Or keep 2 alive? But, my question is, do we just start shooting now? Like, are we completely blown here? I think it's reasonable to say yes to that, but there is an option to, like, talk them down out of this, right? This is their day job. They probably aren't expecting to get ambushed by 3 heavily armed. There's 3. There's 3 of us. Sniff is a fucking nuclear bomb, okay?
Mhm.
Only if we need it.
So I will say that there. So I'll give you one last kind of um, tidbit of information that's going to happen as we come to a close here. You see the group that had been moving down the hallway as like one unit uh, starts to split off. 2 of them go to the south through that first security door you guys passed through,
Yeah.
and then 2 of them start to come up the hallway towards the communications room.
But the real question is, are the 2 going to the south going here, or are they going to the elevator? Because if
They
they're moving to flank, that's fine.
Yeah, they seem to be stopping and investigating the door.
Oh, like maybe they don't know where we are yet.
I think they are acknowledging that there was 2 wrong key card uses at these 2
Mhm.
doors, and that's what they're checking out.
Okay. With that knowledge, with Cipher whispering that in our ears, I do think that letting these guys enter the room and then quietly taking them alive and using them against the others is the plan. But in the next 30 seconds, the guys on the second door are definitely going to notice the radios not being answered, sort of deal. So it's time
Or-
to start ramping up the violence.
Yeah.
Or I could hack their comm links and spoof communications back that everything's fine here. How are you?
Okay, so your plan is to do
It's
Now
gonna
You
fail.
See Me 1 to get to be the guy that hears the guy talking and then mimic his accent and then go on the radio and go, FBI, we're all clear here. Now,
That's
Cipher,
perfect.
if you think you can do that, if you think you can do Now You See Me 1, which, to be clear, is a movie about actual real magicians doing dark magic and shit. Only like half the things that happen in Now You See Me 1 are even remotely possible with real sleight of hand. Like, Woody Harrelson's character
yeah,
literally
like-
just like magically hypnotizes people.
The end result is definitely real magic is happening. It has to be.
the
How
only
did he get
logical
out of the
conclusion.
cell? It's impossible. It's literally impossible.
I think we let them come in, have the door shut behind them, and then dispose of them quietly.
me.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh my
But
god.
then
the fireworks.
they're gonna see Decay right away unless he's hiding. And Sniff's invisible. Cipher,
I mean,
are
I
you
can
still
go
in the
around the
trash can?
corner here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
You know,
Duck around the corner.
I could go.
That's what they're
hide
gonna see.
here.
My trash can is sitting right in the door entrance.
Yeah, for sure. They're gonna go janitorial services. What?
Maybe somebody
In this
didn't get their
economy.
paperwork right, you know?
I can't get a pay raise because they're fucking paying janitors at this time.
I mean, look, if they come in the room, there's no way they're not going to see the dead woman bleeding on the floor.
Well,
you know
she's
what I
not
mean?
dead.
Dead.
Whoa.
I choked her out and then
Oh,
said, DK,
sorry.
you take care of it. But
For
you never
some
came
reason,
up to
I
care
thought
of
she
it.
was dead. I
Cipher
thought you
put a
murdered
pillow
her.
under her head. Come on.
Breathing.
I think that was the same time where the Fryren trailer got released, and I was putting it on Discord. So I just
Jeez.
assumed she was dead.
Mhm.
All right. Well, they are going to see a collapsed, unconscious woman. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Like, again, there's no hiding our presence here at this point. But
With a carry of 2, how many hours would it take me to move her body to this corner?
you can drag her.
Yeah, and no, that you'd be fine with too. Sure, she's
You don't have to
quite
bench press her.
quite frail.
Oh, nice.
I mean, her body is a 3. She's an average human.
Whoa.
Ah.
Spoon, how dare you quantify her? Okay,
As
with
soon
your
as you said
first off,
that,
Women are
with
more
your
than their
wife in
weight.
the room, saying saying this woman is a 3, unbelievable.
That's Sniff's body.
It's just an
score.
assumed
that's
out of 10,
rough.
too. It's just an assumed 3 out of 10.
Yeah, it's actually 3 out of 6 because that's the maximum for humans. That's a natural
Wow.
maximum for humans.
So now
Well,
women
middle of
can't
the
even
bell
get to the
curve,
7,
you know?
8, 9, 10.
men,
Unachievable.
men can't do it either.
I'm an elf,
human
so
man, at least.
I'm 7. You know,
Body?
no attractiveness.
Oh.
Too good.
This is like that Lord of the Rings meme where Boromir is like, "Silence, 5s, a 10 is talking," and Aragorn goes, "Well, I'm an 11, but continue." Hey, Spoon, how much karma you want to give us? Like a huge amount for our clever plans and our incredible takedowns and our slow roll. We didn't just show up here and set fire to everything.
Yeah.
I'm still
Yeah.
seriously considering setting off the sprinkler system. The
I
only
would
thing
say-
stopping me is the elevator won't work.
I would say that this is probably 2 karma. We'll go 2 karma.
No, give me more. I need 30 karma so that I can up my magic to 6.
Listen. The standard Shadowrun says give them no karma until they complete a job.
Yeah, I know. I have 29 karma.
Ooh.
So close.
I was so busy learning how to teach, I forgot that I'm the student.
Mm.
There was an alternate plan that I wrote down for today that I was going to pitch where I would find 2 drunken homeless people and murder them. and
No.
then we would put their dead bodies where the other people would be and
Yes.
set them on fire so that it would slow down response. They wouldn't be looking for escaped prisoners. You know what I
Mm.
mean? Instead, they'd be like, oh, the problem, they got set on fire. But I didn't want to just kill random people. They didn't do the people in question didn't do anything. Now, if I'd grabbed two drug dealers or criminals,
Two
shit,
people from the, what is it, 36th floor? What is it? What floor are you on?
the
63rd?
63rd.
It's the 63rd floor.
Dyslexic. Got it.
I'm good with the 63rd floor. In the first
It's just that
episode,
one guy.
we committed to peace. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's the
Look
guy
at
who's
this.
dead, and then there's his partner who I let live, but I told him that I know he's going to break the rules at some point, and I'd kill him later.
So killed one, death threat the other. Yeah, we're good.
You actually scared him out of a life of crime.
None of
I
these
don't
are the
think so.
person tossed into traffic either.
There's no scaring somebody out of a life of crime in the cyberpunk world because everything is criminal.
Mm.
Rise up, brothers. We need to form a socialist organization to overthrow not only the corporations, but the Salish councils, the wizard mages of the Native Americans. We're taking everybody down and we're giving the
Solidarity.
power back to the people.
Yeah. This is where I need the Soviet Union song edited in here. With like the
We need the
flag.
fake Soviet Union theme from The Hunt for the Red October.
There you go.
Perfect. All right. Who do we think shadowed Shadowly? I'm going to go first, and we're going to go backwards through the clock.
Mm.
I'm going to say I think it was Cipher. I think Cipher secured our intelligence very well. Spoon, who are you going to say?
I think I'm gonna go Sniff. Because I know it didn't seem like it, but the concealment really helped because I basically didn't do any rolls for perception stuff because you guys were concealed. So it basically took care of most of my chances.
Oh yeah, fluffy air puppy.
All right. Blitz.
And I'm not allowed to do ties.
You're
I can have two
absolutely.
favorites.
No, you can't have two favorites. That's not how the word favorite works.
That's what this man says.
Can I have a favorite mage and a favorite hacker?
You can, but I'm not
Yes,
asking for
technically.
which one of them they are. I'm asking for who shadowed Shadowly.
I'll go with Cipher. It's a tie though in my heart.
Get fucked, Ludemann.
No, I love your spell work very much.
All right, Sniff. Who shadowed Shadowly?
I'm going with Cipher as well. I feel like he caught on to the door key card thing, gave us that early warning a little bit that, hey, this is like a problem. And turns out, yeah, it was.
You realize you're saying you caused a problem, but you caught onto it and didn't solve it.
You realize
None
your
of us
mistake
even
and
thought
told
to
us about it.
consider it. I'll say that. So
Okay. It is considerate he told us about the fuck up and allowed us
Yeah.
to. And we know they're incoming because of Cypher's camera control. But yes,
Precisely.
he did cause a problem. Now, again, admittedly, I knew going in there was no chance this would all work perfectly and everything would go silently. That's not how Shadowrun goes. Cipher, who shadowed Shadowly?
Can I vote for the opposing spider for outmaneuvering me?
Ooh. Spoon will now need to give us that person's name. And
Yes.
the shadow fact for next week must come from that spider.
And how do we recruit
Okay.
them?
Hey,
No, not to replace you. Just
So
Hey,
we
then
could just
who's
eat 'em
really
up,
good
just
at being
stuff
a
'em in
spider?
locker.
just to take them on all the main missions.
Well,
pick up the gyoza.
Ludemann, I know you spent all episode thinking of what question we're going to answer during the next intro, so you're ready on the spot right now with it. You don't even need to think about it
I
because
don't know. Why would I? What
Yeah.
What is it that truly scares your character? What is it they really
Oh shit! The problem with that question
Backstory time.
is that I'm finally gonna have to crack
Hell
open that can
yeah.
of backstory.
I feel like we're gonna have some really deep answers next time. I'll try to think of something.
It's just
funny
gonna
to
be
offset
me,
that.
and my answer is gonna be death. I'm really scared of being dead.
No, I can't
The
wait
cop out.
because I gotta say, like, The one thing, AP, your ranting, I think you've dumped all of your karma into your rant skill recently because it has gone up like a few levels. You
I
have
appreciate
perfected
that.
something in that art.
There's nothing I like being known for more than randomly saying angry stuff loudly. Perfect. That is what I want on my tombstone, by the way.
It is hard to be coherent and that energetic on any given topic.
Ah, there it is. There's my tagline for the July 26th 11-year anniversary trailer for AP Gaming Real. Coherent and energetic. Alert times 4.
I think it's funnier if it's barely coherent, very energetic.
Barely coherent, barely energetic.
Or no,
Hanging
very
in there,
energetic.
poster in
Very.
the background with the kitten.
It's funny, even as you said it, I was picturing coherent parentheses, maybe.